cannot be friends with women who put their man over me.
I beg your pardon.
Bonnie Crew.
I beg your pardon.
You would do the same thing.
You know why men don't want the women that they are with to mingle or intertwine with other women? It's because women are easily influenced. Women are extremely malleable. This is why you have to take great care with who you share your body with, because what you consume, you will become.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a clip for you guys from a woman that I have reacted to a few times and have gotten a lot of positive responses for. She does a really good job of breaking down female behaviors, typically female behaviors that men talk about a lot in male spaces. And in this clip, she is talking about how women are easily influenced and impressionable. And this is something that I speak on a lot. And she's going to do a little bit of deep diving on here. And we're going to chime in on some of the points that she made, because she made some very great points. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
You know why most things are marketed to women? It's because women are impressionable, right? If you want to make money, talk to women, right? If you want to sell a book, sell it to women, right? If you want to sell a lifestyle, a dream, a fantasy, target women, right? Big corporations know this. Men know this. People in business know this, right? Everyone knows that women are impressionable. And because women don't like the connotation behind being impressionable, right? Because they know what happens to them because they're impressionable. They blame it on things like conditioning and, what they were taught and all these things. Whilst there is truth to that, it 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 doesn't matter, because the bottom line is you are impressionable.
Now, right off the bat, she's already dropping gems. Notice that she mentioned big corporations know this, men know this, selling them a dream or a fantasy. What do all those things sound like, you guys? The panda bears, the man bashing female content creators, selling you a dream, Shira 7, and all these other hypergamous coaches. Get where I'm going here? Let's keep it moving.
How you create change in your life is by dealing with what is. Women spend a lot of time talking about why they are the way that they are. Women have all this information and knowledge about why women are the way that they are, why men are the way that they are, but you can't seem to create the change you want. So what's the point of knowing why you are the way that you are if you're going to do nothing with it but talk about why you are the way that you are? Right? It's very easy to control and manipulate women. Right? Again, this is why men don't want their women intertwining or intermingling with women who don't have a man. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying what is, right? The person who can control a woman's emotions can control her mind because women lead with their emotions, right? I talk about the skill of thinking because this is going to lessen you being impressionable. The skill of thinking is going to help control you so that others don't have control over you. And this comment is another example of why I say women are the biggest oppressors to other women. No one polices women more than women, right? This comment was left under a video where I was talking about women tethering themselves to people, women becoming other, not having a self identity, a self concept. And so they adopt what they think they should be instead of becoming who they are. And there are so many women in the comments talking about their experiences with women who are like this, which most women are like this. Most of you are impressionable and can be led and controlled in any way the person with more power wants to lead and control you in. And there are always women who go against what's being said. Now, not that you have to agree with what's being said, but if 100 people are saying the same thing about women, then 100 people cannot be wrong, right? And that's women's issue, right? The fact that they want to fight against what is because they don't like it, not because it's not true.
Yo, can we
Like,
give that woman a Don DeMarco, please?
Bang, bang, bang.
Bro, because how many times have I said that on this channel, bro? How many times have I said that? It's not the fact that the things that men say on these podcasts, in the manosphere, in these male spaces, is not the fact that what we're saying is not true. It's the fact that you simply just don't like it. You just don't like it. And I think men would actually respect women opinion a lot more if they would just say that. It's okay to agree with me and not like what is. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men that don't like having to be expected to pay for dates, even though women claim they don't need men's money and they get their own bag now. And y'all answer is that's just how it always been, right? Funny how that only works when it's beneficial and advantageous to women, right? Exactly. Let's keep it moving.
Right. And so this is why I tell women I don't argue with women and I don't argue in women. Arguing in women is women have their special code of going around and around in circles, arguing over dumb shit that really doesn't matter and it doesn't get to the point that we are trying to make. I'm not going to allow women to drag me along in their bullshit, right? So I don't engage. And so when women say, I don't agree, oftentimes it's not that they don't agree, it's that they don't like what's being said. They don't like how it makes them feel. They don't like how women look. But you're the only one with the blinders on. Everyone sees you. Men deal with women in the ways that men deal with women because of how women are. And I'm not talking about poor behaviors and abuse, because many of you exaggerate things, right? And you take the extreme. I'm talking about sane, logical men operate with women in the ways that they do because men know women. Men been studying us since they realized that they like and are attracted to females, right? A lot of you don't even really know how men view you. Men are brutal. Men are judgmental. Men tell each other things and would never let it getting within earshot of women because they know you can't handle it. Women don't want to hear anything about themselves. Women want to be viewed as perfect. And if they're not, it's because someone else taught them how to be this way, and it's conditioning and all of this bullshit that really doesn't matter. Because whether you were conditioned or taught or whatever, if you know you were conditioned or taught, then that means you can change the behavior. And unfortunately for adults, you are responsible for what you don't know. So whether you were taught or conditioned, the result is you, right? I don't give a damn what the excuse is. You are still you. Whether you like it or not, whether it feels good or not, whether someone taught you to be this way, whether it's society or patriarchy or whatever it is, the results are what they are. Right? I don't spend a lot of time talking about why women are the way we were conditioned. There's a lot of conditioning. Humans are conditioned. Humans are sheep. Humans are highly susceptible to suggestion. We all suffer from the same things. That what separates the winners from the losers is those who accept what is and create change from it. Not talk about, oh, well, we were conditioned. Okay. Women have all this information on why they are the way that they are, but you're still the way that you are. Women are notorious information gatherers, and they love running the holes in their faces with all of what they know, but they still can't change who they are. They want to be accepted for all of the bullshit that they come with. And we're just supposed to understand it because we were conditioned and taught to be this way, and we're this. And honestly, in the real world, no one gives a fuck. Like, that's something y'all really have to come to terms with. No one gives a fuck. And the fact,
It kind of reminds me of something that the great Kevin Samuels I used to hear say all the time whenever women spoke like that. He says, "The world does not owe you or I any understanding." And you know what? I remember the first time I heard him say that, it really didn't register to me until I started paying attention to hearing stories like this victimhood mentality. This is exactly what Kevin Samuels meant or was referring to when he would always say that. Let's keep it moving.
and the fact is, a lot of things that women claim they were conditioned to be is not true. It's not conditioning. It's who you are. We are naturally protectors. We naturally become enmeshed and consumed with other. That's natural for us. It's not conditioning. You have to learn how to not be that way. So you're not conditioned into motherhood. It's just natural inclination for us to want to bond with and almost become consumed with our offspring. That's not a conditioning. We're not conditioned to compete. Women are competitors. Women just lie about it and say they're not. And oftentimes the competition we compete in is unhealthy competition. If more women played sports and engaged in friendly competition and things that get that out of us, then we wouldn't lie about it. Most women are pick me's, and most of you are competing for men and the male gaze. Like, this shit is not conditioning, it's who you are, right? There's a little conditioning in it, but a lot of this, the ways women are, it's the way that you are. Humans are animalistic by nature. Women are dangerous, chaotic, unstable. Nothing is really wrong with these things. A lot of these things is what create change, but it's how you use it. And because women ignore their nature and they blame it on conditioning in men, they don't get a hold on who and what they really are. Right. And so you play victim and you complain and you cry and you do all these things instead of facing what is. The fact is, women are impressionable. The world knows it. Big corporation knows it. SUVs and all these things are marketed towards women because women are impulsive. Women spend the most money, right? Because you're impressionable. Accept it and then work from there. If you don't want to be impressionable, but you can't say, oh, well, it's conditioning. Okay. Now what?
No, because you know what the answer you're gonna get in return. Well, that man just isn't my person, or he's just not the man for me. They'll say some bullshit like that. Meanwhile, they trying to change a man into everything that they want him to be. But she is 100% right, and this is something that I didn't even mention earlier in the video. But I'm glad that she mentioned it at the end. Ladies, y'all know y'all own most of the consumer debt, right? There's a reason why they push y'all to go to college so much more, right? Y'all do realize that y'all are the majority of the population, right? As well as the spenders, right? See where I'm going with this? Do you see where I'm going with this? I can dive a little bit deeper. They're pretty much pushing everything through propaganda to try to convince you to stay single because you actually spend less money when you're married. Imagine that. But that's another story for another day. But I just wanted to let that sink in for a minute because I know it's a few women that are probably going to watch this and hit the dislike button. Yeah, I see y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.